Yo,
Yo,
what's up?
what's up, man?
Hey, Sino. Hello, handsome. You're feeling yourself, man. Look at you.
Hey, why you feeling that
Why you
way?
feeling?
Connie Ferguson sells her our $50 million luxury home in Portview to save her daughter Leslie's live after serious complications from birth. Like this video as you watch. Connie Ferguson makes the ultimate sacrifice, selling her our $50 million Portview mansion to save daughter Leslie's life after birth complications. In an extraordinary display of maternal love and sacrifice, South African actress and businesswoman Connie Ferguson made a profound decision that shocked both her fans and the public. She sold her our $50 million luxury estate in Portview. However, this was not due to financial struggles or personal desires for change. Instead, the sale was driven by a heart-wrenching and urgent need, saving her youngest daughter, Leslie, who was born with life-threatening health complications. Connie Ferguson, renowned for her prominent roles in South Africa's entertainment industry, especially in Generations, has always been a symbol of strength. She is also a successful entrepreneur and was once the proud co-owner of a thriving business with her late husband, Shona Ferguson. Together, the couple had built a life many could only dream of, rich in love, success, and family. But in early 2024, the Ferguson family was thrust into an unimaginable crisis. Leslie, the couple's beloved youngest daughter, arrived prematurely, leading to severe health complications. The newborn's survival was in jeopardy, and medical experts advised immediate intensive care. The family, who had been eagerly anticipating the joy of welcoming their newest member, found themselves plunged into a heartbreaking ordeal where every minute felt crucial. The severity of Leslie's condition became evident quickly. With her fragile state, Connie was informed that the medical expenses were accumulating rapidly, and that the high-end neonatal care Leslie needed required an astronomical budget. As the weeks passed, it became apparent that these mounting costs were unsustainable. Connie and Shona found themselves at a crossroads. Their home in Portview, a symbol of their hard work and achievements, had become an asset that could no longer be held onto in the face of such a dire medical situation. Connie's decision to part with her beloved Portview mansion was not one she took lightly. This our $50 million estate represented the culmination of years of dedication and hard work. The home was more than just a lavish structure. It was a place filled with cherished memories. It had been the backdrop for family milestones, birthdays, anniversaries, and quiet moments of joy shared between the Fergusons. Letting go of it was, for Connie, a devastating choice. Yet, in the face of Leslie's grave medical crisis, Connie recognized that no material possession could ever compare to the life of her child. Her focus immediately shifted from protecting her wealth to saving Leslie's life, even if it meant sacrificing everything she had worked so hard to build. At the time, Connie was left with a simple, but overwhelmingly powerful realization. No amount of luxury could replace her daughter's health. Selling the Portview estate was the only way to secure the funds for the high-level medical treatments Leslie required. The decision to list the property for sale was immediate, and the Fergusons quickly found a buyer. The rapid sale of the mansion was a testament to the family's reputation and wealth, but also to the urgency of their situation. The news of Connie's decision to sell her home spread quickly across South Africa and beyond. The Portview estate, located in one of Johannesburg's most exclusive suburbs, had long been a symbol of Connie's and Shona's success in both their acting careers and entrepreneurial ventures. It was often featured in magazine spreads and social media posts as the epitome of celebrity luxury. However, what seemed like an unimaginable loss to many became a profound example of a mother's commitment to her child. Connie shared her thoughts on social media, providing a glimpse into the struggles and sacrifices she was making. Her post resonated deeply with many of her followers, who expressed admiration and support for the courageous decision. Fans flooded her comments with messages of encouragement, sharing their own experiences of difficult choices made for the sake of family. Many praised Connie for her transparency and vulnerability, recognizing that, despite her fame and wealth, she was facing a universal challenge: a mother's fierce love for her child and her willingness to do whatever it took to protect her. While the sale of the mansion provided the necessary funds to cover Leslie's immediate medical costs, the road to recovery for her was far from simple. Leslie's condition required extensive and specialized medical care, with each day bringing new challenges. The first few months were crucial, with Connie remaining constantly by her daughter's side, advocating for her well-being, and staying in close contact with the medical team. Leslie's treatment required a level of care that could only be provided in a world-class neonatal unit. While the financial burden of the treatment was addressed by the proceeds from the sale of the Portview estate, Connie's emotional strength and her ability to stay calm amidst the storm were what truly carried her family through this time of uncertainty. Shona's absence, following his tragic passing in 2021, added an extra layer of complexity to the situation, but Connie never wavered in her devotion. The time spent in the hospital was grueling for the entire family, but eventually, Leslie's condition began to improve. It wasn't an immediate turnaround, but little by little, the young girl's health started stabilizing. Connie's resilience, as well as the dedication of the medical professionals caring for Leslie, began to pay off. Over time, Leslie's recovery became a reality, though the emotional scars from the ordeal would remain with Connie forever. After Leslie's health had improved to a stable point, Connie started focusing on how to rebuild her life. The loss of the Portview estate was undeniably significant, but it no longer felt like the family's primary concern. Connie began to realize that the true wealth in her life was not measured in the opulence of a mansion or the luxury of material things. Rather, it was in the love and bonds she shared with her children. The sacrifices made during the health crisis shifted her perspective on what truly mattered. The sale of the mansion allowed the family to regain financial security for the time being, but more importantly, it deepened Connie's understanding of the value of family and love. The resilience of the Ferguson family became evident as they rebuilt their lives, learning from the challenges they had faced. Connie did not let the experience define her solely in terms of loss. She chose to embrace the lessons learned, showing the world that wealth is not confined to physical possessions. It is, instead, found in the intangible aspects of life, the strength of family, the power of love, and the unyielding commitment to those we hold dear. Connie Ferguson's decision to sell her luxurious Portview mansion was one of the most profound and public sacrifices she could make. Yet, in the grand scheme of things, it was not the mansion that mattered. It was the undeniable bond between a mother and her child. Her actions have set a powerful example for countless people who are reminded that, when it comes to the ones we love, no price is too great.